Yeah, it's been proven today that everything is not just a Yeti smash or a hybrid attack. We've seen a lot through the air, even the Lalo. And right now, we have Fish from Space Station Gray coming in with what are we even looking at? Look, we have not seen this strategy in a long time, Carmen.
And look at this. We talked about new metas, and that's exactly what comes in here with, what is this? Was that 3 golems? I don't remember the last time I saw golems being used at Town Hall. I don't even know if I ever saw golems used at Town Hall 13.
No, and this is against 3 single target Infernos as well, which is where you'll typically take Giants instead, but he's coming in with the old school classic Bow Witch straight up the gut into this base with 4 Earthquake spells that could probably open things up in the core.
Yeah, he's going to push his way through, and he's going to try to overwhelm it with all these Witches and Skellies through the single target Infernos. And there is the Grand Warden ability with the Quad Quake on the backside of the base. Still has the King, the Queen ability, and hanging on to this Royal Champion to try to use it somewhere in the base where he thinks he gets the most value, which it looks like over towards the top side near 2 o'clock.
Oh my God. I mean, it's so hard to see what's going on with this attack strategy because there's so much witch spam that goes on that it makes it difficult to see what's happening. But is this attack strategy actually viable at Town Hall 13? Can it pull through the base? The final leg of the base is here with a couple of witches creating those skeletons, and the Royal Champion's ability took out a few defenses along that eastern side.
Yeah, it looks like he still has a Queen and King ability left in the bag, and this is looking like a 3-star here with over a minute and a half left in the space. The RC has plenty of health to get through these final 2 defenses, and what an attack to kick off this war. Fish coming in with the golems, witches, the bowlers. Unbelievable. Look at this, and that's easily going to be a 3-star, and swagging both the King and Queen ability. I would never have guessed that.
No, that is not an attack strategy that you're expecting to see. It's not anything that you do see right now, and not needing the hero abilities. Guys, is Bow Witch back at Town Hall 13? Is this a thing again?
Wow, unbelievable. I mean, when they're single target Infernos, you have all those Witches and Skellies to kind of distract them. You can just overwhelm it, and that's exactly what he did there. And then the Royal Champion is so unique that can jump through over the walls and get the defenses. You never know what you're going to see with these teams.
Yeah, usually you'll worry about the scatter shots just crushing those witches, but it didn't happen. And with so much going on in the attack, it was hard to even analyze what was going on. You're just watching the base get taken down 1 tier at a time, and that's typically how that strategy works.
Yeah, and Rigatoyz was probably not ready for that attack. He was probably testing against the hybrid, the hogs, maybe Yeti Smash, but definitely not against that. I can guarantee you, because I have not seen it at Town Hall 13, but still, very creative attack. And hey, it was the right attack for the base.
Yeah, and now we have Rigatoyz coming in, trying to get some revenge against Fish, and he's coming in with a bit of a Queen charge Lalo. We got 4 rage spells, only 2 aced and 2 freeze, starting out with that Royal Champion in the eastern side, followed by the Queen in the southeast.
Yeah, he's got that RC. She's going to make her way over to this air defense here, but take note, he doesn't have any wall breakers or a jump spell. So it looks like he's just going to try to have this Queen loop all the way around the base, but we do have a single target Inferno that's standing. Oh, the RC does go down there. Unfortunately, not able to get that Expo. As long as he stays away from that single target, it should be fine. He's going to loop the Queen all the way around, takes out the enemy Queen, can take out the Eagle. That's a lot of value as he charges, actually just walks the Queen around the space here.
Yeah, and if he's taking the safe path, if he doesn't go over towards the eastern side, he should be okay. And like you said, he went in the proper direction. So he could still get that value heading towards that Eagle, going to be able to pop ability or freeze through that single Inferno and lure the Clan Castle, which looks to be filled with a ton of archers, followed by 2 Ice Golem. And look at this solo balloon going on top of that Inferno tower. Maybe get a little bit.
Look at that. The balloon took out, activated the tornado trap there. So he's charging his way through. Very nice. He won't get spun around anywhere else in the base. But take note, he still has the blimp to drop as he flies around it. And we're looking around this town hall. There's no rooms for any giant bombs except between the Clan Castle and the scatter. So if he angles this blimp properly, he can have sneaky goblins and a lava hound come out of here.
Yeah, he totally can, but look at this. He's getting two or three air defenses taken down from this base. He took out the Eagle Clan Castle troops. He could get the Royal Champion here as well. And, I mean, he took out some key elements, but he's also taking a lot of time on this walk. Not even Queen Charge, this Queen walk.
Yeah, it looks like he's starting to lalo from the top side. He's going to move his way over the whole base from the top, moving his way through. There is a Wizard Tesla over on the far right. There is the blimp. Are we going to see an early warden ability to protect this blimp as he pushes his way through? He's moving through. The queen is still moving around. He's hanging on to this War Eternal Tome. He drops the freeze onto the Town Hall, the scatter. There's the rage over the Town Hall. He takes it down with the balloons, and this is looking really good. Look at how many balloons are still left up, Echo.
I don't think he lost the balloon. They are coming through and crushing the back end of this base. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be a 3-star following a 3-star from Space Station Gray. This is an amazing start to the war for both sides. I mean, you got to feel good after that redemption.
Unbelievable answer. Rigatoyz' base gets tripled, and then he answers with a 3-star. It looked like he had enough balloons left over to do another attack on the next base. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, you know, he was angry that his base was taken down, so he went and got that revenge. And my God, I was worried about time. But that Lalo came sweeping through so quick. He took down what he needed to take down. He executed exactly to plan. And we were worried in the beginning about there being no way for the queen to get into the base, but that was the plan. It worked out well. I mean, you're the Lalo guy here, Carbon.
Yeah.
How'd it look to you?
Oh, it was beautiful. That's probably one of the attacks I want to look at again because the queen walked all the way around. She got the enemy queen. She got the royal champion, the eagle artillery, so many valuable defenses and targets so that he just flew around, didn't need a skelly spell, didn't even need to worry about what he put inside that blimp because he literally took out everything key in the base and just lalo around with a perfect warden ability.
It was a beautiful attack. So we had a very off-meta attack from Space Station. We had an unbelievable attack out of Tribe. And now we have another Space Station attack coming in. This one a little bit more meta right now, coming in with the hybrid attack, starting out with the 5 healers on the Queen and a couple of super wall breakers. 3, actually. 3 super wall breakers on this one.
We do have 3 super wall breakers. Sends the blimp straight into this top compartment. It is a multi-target Inferno. With the Yetis moving through, did find 2 Seeking Air Mines, but it still made it into the compartment, so it's got the value there. But the multi-target Inferno does go down with the scatter or these Expo still standing. So I wonder if that's going to be a big problem here because he did clear the section. So if he drops the super wall break, it might go for that corner there, and I don't know if he wanted that down.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. We're going to have to see if that gives a problem to the healers or whatnot. Let's see which way the queen paths first. She ends up taking down the enemy king, and she's going to get towards that scatter shot. And, you know, sometimes we see this attack strategy just completely dominate bases. Then I try it, and it does not work out the same way. What do you see happening?
He failed that super wall break right there. Unfortunately, it did not open that compartment. Now he's got to drop a second one. And he's going to charge this queen all the way around. He's got no... Oh, wait, there it is. He's going to open up the compartment where the Eagle Artillery is as he's moving his way around. But the thing is that if the queen steps up into here, she can't reach the town hall.
No, but she can take out that clan castle, and she could also take out the Eagle. I mean, we're going to have to see. We do have the hybrid that can run through a town hall. We've seen it happen before. The king is starting that funnel down in the south, and it's going to leave a nice narrow path for the hogs and miners to go straight for that town hall. The path seems to be set fairly well. Here come the Hog Riders and the Miners with the Royal Champion and Grand Warden support straight into the Town Hall. The King even decides to go to the party.
Yep, the King's looping into the core there. There they are onto the Town Hall. Tesla Farm pops on the back end. Hogs, Miners pushing their way through with a Grand Warden and Eternal Tome. Does have 2 more phrases. And look at this. He can use it on the scatter shot on the back end. He's holding off on it. There's the freeze on the single and scatter. I think he's got a ton of troops here. He just got to drop 1 more heal. This is looking really good for Space Station.
Yeah, it's looking really nice. And look at this. The queen finally dealing with that Expo you mentioned early on in the attack. But the freeze spell just completely shuts down that devastating compartment. The final defense that you want to fear, that single target Inferno Tower, is being worked on by the miner. But the queen can't reach it. She's going to have to. She's going to go down right now.
Wow, they all just avoided that single target Inferno. She loses her ability before, and that single is going to stay up. With the RC still has her ability here, but the problem is that single target Inferno, does he have enough? He's going to... Oh, the Warden dies off, and the RC just makes it through it. But the problem is there's no cleanup here, and there's so much trash around the base that this is going to be a defense for Hex.
Yeah, he's got a sneaky goblin going on a little bit. He's got the champion running around, and he's got some barbarians slamming against the wall. They're never going to see any progress. It's going to be a defense. Only 2 defenses left in the base. Really nice hold right there for Hex.
Yeah, absolutely. That was looking like a 3-star with all the troops still up, but unfortunately, the pathing that single stayed up did not end up removing the queen, which she could not stay up and help remove the topside defenses in all those buildings there. So, what an unbelievable start! Triple, then an answer with a 3-star, and now an 87% 2-star here. So, Tribe has a little bit of room here, but they're looking to get another triple. I don't know. Let's see if they can do it here, Echo.
I think that's always the goal. You're always going in trying to get those triples, especially when you're one of the big guys and you really just want to do what you know you're capable of doing. And let's see what Tribe has as they come in on their second attack. I mean, they have the ability here to take a little bit of a step forward and get ahead of Space Station Gray.
Yeah, we see Nick coming in with a queen charge, a Lalo attack here on Halo Blade. And I mean, I'm used to seeing Nick come in with a Sui Lalo, maybe Electrode. I am not used to seeing Nick coming in with a queen charge Lalo, but if any air attack Nick comes in, he's a master at. So I'm assuming that he exactly knows he's going to try to charge this queen in. I mean, we do have Inferno Towers, but look at this. They're all lined up right in the core with 2 multis right there protecting kind of the queen and the Royal Champion.
Yeah, definitely a strange base design. We'll see if it works out in the end or not. And we're seeing a lot of this Royal Champion going in earlier on these Lalo attacks, where typically in the past we were seeing them come through on the tail end. I don't know. We're going to see if that works out in his favor or not. The queen should be able to get right on in there and secure the town hall. We'll see if she pats in the proper direction. Looks like she's going to, and now she's got the healers to support her on that journey.
Yeah, the beautiful thing, it is a multi-target Inferno near this town hall, so the queen is safe to make her charge through. Does have 4 raid spells that he could use here. Pops that king ability to help take down that storage, which is going to force the queen straight into this town hall. There's the raid spell to help take it down, but he's hanging out of the poison because I don't think he took out the full clan castle as he tried to fly around the space here. But that's so much value. Look at this. The 2 scatters, the multi, that's just incredible value for this queen here.
Yeah, she's able to get on in there and take out many different defenses that you have to worry about later on in this attack. She's tied up a little bit on some skeletons right there, but the rage is intact on top of her. Her abilities popped right there, and Eagle Artillery raining down a bit, and it looks like she decided to run around the other side of the base.
Yeah, she looped around the outside, did not go to the other scatter here, but he's moving his way around. There's an enemy Lava Hound coming out, but he's got the Grand Warden Stone Slammer moving his way through the core here. Pops, let's see, he drops that rage, pops the Warden Eternal Tome. The enemy queen is still alive, but the question is, what he's going to do about the Stone Slammer with Dragons? Probably going to try to take her down, but it has yet to pop. And the enemy RC and queen are still doing damage in the core, and the Warden goes down, unfortunately.
Yeah, and his queen is still finally taking care of all those pups. The defending queen is just hanging out in that poison, slowly working on that dragon. Looks like she will. Yeah, the dragon was not able to take her down. Looks like it's gonna fall a little bit short again. Again, we're looking at one of those, minions kind of cleaning things up in the end.
Yeah, we saw their second attack from Space Station Gaming coming with an 87% 2-star, and this is looking like Nick's getting right around the 80% mark as well. He needs to try to get up a little bit higher to get closer into the percentage game. Oh, there is a Troll Tesla over at 3 o'clock on the right side there. 81, looks like he might get an 82 or even just an 83. So Tribe Gaming is going to be a little bit down here. And can he get, no? Oh, he's trying to get a little bit. 84, can the minion do it? And
the minion.
Oh, no, he doesn't. 83% 2-star right there for Tribe. So that's going to give the advantage to Space Station Gray at the moment.
Yeah, but still keeping it very close. 87, 83. Yes, we have a few percentage difference, but it's nothing that can't be made up in a ladder attack. So was there a key in there that went wrong for the attack, or was it just time being the issue towards the end, or what went wrong with those balloons?
I think the biggest thing was just the pathing. He didn't get the balloons to get through the core as quick as he wanted. And I think he wanted the queen to step up a little bit more to get that second scatter shot so that he wouldn't have had to kind of fly over and damage some of the balloons. But it was just, it's tough, especially if you have the queen and Royal Champion up in the core of that base and you have to rely on the dragon or somehow the queen to get it. It can be very risky, but he charged the town hall. So it was this, at least he got the save too. He got high percent, but it's looking like Tribe's going to have to get some kind of answer there, but Space Station is going to be up next in this next attack here.
Yes, they are, and really curious if they're going to come in with something really off meta again or stick with something that we've been seeing a lot of recently in the current meta. And it's another one of those hybrids, this time 2 super wall breakers in the composition. I don't know. I just like seeing super troops being utilized a little bit. Are you a fan of them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Super wall breakers make it so much easier to queen charge into a base or just open the wall in general. Because that, you know how many times you gotta drop a test wall breaker and then you gotta drop the rest of your wall breakers, freeze an inferno or freeze a defense to get through. You don't have to do that with the super wall breaker. And Eric for SSG is looking to be coming in here, charging through this enemy king, the CC, which has the Lava Hound archers, makes easy work of it. But this is an interesting base here. Look at over on the right side, that scatter shot, kind of all the way with the walls protecting it, all the way on the opposite side. That's an interesting spot.
Yeah, and again, we're going to see how the attack plays out towards the end. And the queen taking a beating right there, but it looks like she's finally starting to pick up her health a little bit. King is jumping on in there to help out on some of those defenses, and she's going to be able to charge herself a little bit more forward, and her ability still intact, which is good. It would look close there for a moment, but she's about to work on that single target Inferno Tower, which would be really nice to get out of here. And in comes that super wall breaker that we were just talking about, helping to take down the Inferno as well.
Yep, that queen was able to step up, and that balloon protected those healers through it. Now the queen's working on the town hall, gonna take that down. We're gonna see the giant. I love the use of the giant right there so that the defenses do not target that siege barracks, so it can last longer in the raid and have more wizards come out, and then hogs will be deployed later. Otherwise, hey, if the defenses hit that siege, then it would be taken down and the hogs would be forced out of the base earlier than you wanted. This is looking like a really good charge through it with the Grand Warden still saving onto this Eternal Tome.
Yeah, exactly. The hybrids coming in from the northern part of the base, heading down east, and the queen, she's still trying to keep herself up, but that scatter shot, that compartment right there, giant bombs, they're trying to heal through it, but they're being hit with everything.
Wow, he had so many hogs that he lost. That he could have popped that Grand Warden and Eternal Tome, goes into a double giant bomb, but this scatter shot that's over there that the miners just took down did so much work, lost the hogs there, but he's got a handful of miners still moving through. With this queen on the outside, as long as this Inferno in the core goes down in the Expo, the queen can reach everything, so this is the biggest thing left. Can he take it down?
Yeah, that's the big question. He does have a few miners left. Sometimes, you know, it's hard to tell how many miners you have left. I think he's got a small handful. We're running into a time issue, though, as well. But, man, I mean, talk about traps. When you hit a base once, you have no idea where they are. They can really be devastating, especially to something like those Hog Riders.
Yeah, he's got the queen working her way around, but there's the storages that are still standing. And with just about 20 seconds left in the raid here, he really wants to try to use these wizards to help take these defenses down. The wizard tower does just go down there, and he's got 10 seconds. I just don't think he's going to have enough with this queen here.
No, he's definitely doing his best to make the smartest use of his troops and his time, but it's going to fall short with a 95% 2-star on that one. Really nice attack, again, coming down to time.
Yeah, that ended up being the time fail there. I lost so many hogs. I think if he popped that Grand Warden Eternal Tome just a little bit earlier, he would have saved the hogs, been able to make a little bit more of a push through the base. Who knows if the RC would have been able to stay alive there, but it's just unfortunate. That time is always the issue in these raids.
Yeah, it's easy for us to sit back and say, if you would have popped the Grand Warden right here, everything would have been fine. But you're probably right. You would have had so many more troops still pounding through on those defenses. And really nice attack either way. Again, time, it's sometimes the most difficult thing to defeat.
Yeah, I've run into that issue so many times. Hopefully in this next attack, we don't run into this time fail, because we have Lexnose here coming in, and he's looking to do a hybrid as well, but he's really focusing on the miner portion with 19 miners and only 9 hogs. But he does drop that queen up top, decides to use a siege barracks. I really love these siege barracks nowadays. The reason is because you get those extra 9 hogs that come out of the clan castle can help assist your charge. As long as you don't have to use the blimp to protect the queen and her healers, then you might as well charge the queen in and have those 9 hogs to join in with the rest of the raid.
Yeah, I completely agree. And what I usually notice when I do the hybrid myself is my hog riders from my cook, from the troops I train, they're usually not alive at the end of the attack, and the miners are. So I like seeing him bringing in more miners that are going to survive, and then most likely having hog riders in the siege barrack as well to hit up the tail end of the attack. And already the base is being opened up nicely and funneled down well. The king is coming in from the east and going to do a real nice job taking out a bunch of those exterior structures.
Yeah, look at this. He's not only just breaking into 2 different wall compartments, but he's doing it with regular wall breakers. And now the big issue is the single target inferno.
Oh, no!
The scatter shot. Unfortunately, the queen goes down. If the queen stepped up in there, she would have been able to grab the single, the wizard tower, the scatter, and the expo. And that clan castle would have been an amazing value, but unfortunately losing the queen there. Now he's looking to just get the 2-star and get as much percent now.
Yeah, he is, and it looks like he's got to deal with those clan castle troops as well. Those ice golem could freeze his troops in the core of the base. We're going to see how he handles that, but man, that's the second time tonight we've seen something devastating go wrong when the queen is interacting with that scatter shot on a charge.
Absolutely. Pops that Grand War Internal Tome, but here comes the Ice Golems on the back end, moving his way slowly. The miners will target it, but the hogs are moving their way through. Doesn't have too many hogs, except the 9 hogs joined up from the clan castle. Now the RC is going to try to make her way over to that single and take it down, but she already did pop her ability. She's going the wrong way, and the single is going to remove that Royal Champion, and it looks like these miners are going to get stuck on this Ice Golem in the core. But oh, that scatter shot killing that queen off was just so unfortunate there.
Yeah, the scatter shot definitely does make it more difficult. It's something you really need to pay attention to on these attacks. Not saying that Lexnose wasn't. It just could really mess up those charges. And, you know, like I said, it's not the first time we saw it happen tonight. If that did not happen there, I think we would have been seeing a 3-star. The attack started out so beautifully, as you were saying.
Yeah, unfortunately, as he was trying to make that charge through, it just lost healers. He lost the queen and just that push through the base. And plus, that siege barracks was getting targeted really early. So the hogs came out of it really early, but he didn't have any more of the wizards to kind of move their way through. But that queen, he really needed more value from his queen charge there.
Yeah, I agree. If you're going to charge, you want to get as much value as possible. And a lot of times when you see the queen go down a little bit earlier than anticipated or than planned, usually the attack is going to end in a fail. But you mentioned something earlier about dropping that giant before the siege barrack. That's something that a lot of people don't know or never even thought of, to protect the siege barrack when it comes down, trying to get more wizards and be able to hold off on your clan castle troops coming out later in the attack.
Yep, absolutely, because that P.E.K.K.A is a little bit delayed when it does get dropped. So that means if it's in range, it will get targeted there. So it's a little small tip that a lot of these pros do end up using here. But we're going to see, because we have Space Station Gray with the percent advantage right now. It's all tied up on stars. And we're seeing Halo Blade coming in on Lex's base. And he's coming in with the Drag Bat here.
He is, and we've seen success from Dragbat today. I wonder if Halo Blade 27 is going to have the same success as we saw earlier, coming in on Lexnose's base, the one that everyone always recognizes when we're going into an attack.
Absolutely. You love Lex's walls here, but I mean, does it really matter when you just fly over them? Not going to break any of the walls. So it really, to be honest, I mean, the walls won't matter in this raid. He's going to use the drag bat. He's going to fly the dragons across from the town hall and get ready for this blimp. It's going to fly behind everything. He's going to pop this Grand Warden Eternal Tome to protect it all. And let's see if he's going to make it all the way to this town hall.
Yeah, you made a good point, Carbon. You either go under or over the walls. You really rarely go through them, and if you do, you're jumping, super wall breaking, and it doesn't really matter. So we have a nice Eternal Tome ability right there, allowing that blimp to get into the base on top of the town hall, raging up those balloons and securing that town hall. We're looking at the 2 stars so far, and now the bat wave coming in from down south.
Yep, and all the bats get hit right there by the scatter, but he does get the freeze off just to avoid a little bit more of the bats. No, wait, no! The tornado trap, the bats.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the red air bomb. He just lost all the bats right there, but does he have enough dragons here to push their way through the back end of the base?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
His bats were hit with every single defense that could hurt them in that corner. Nice base building right there out of Lexnose.
Oh my goodness, that tornado trap absolutely ruined the bats. This was looking like an overwhelming 3-star, but that tornado trap getting activated by the dragon, the red air bomb. Man, Halo Blade thought he had this one, but
Mhm.
unfortunately, that one small thing cost the whole raid right there.
Yeah, not only the rate, it's one of the lower percentages we've seen, or maybe
Yeah.
the lowest we've seen in this war right here. That's going to open up the door on percentage a little bit for Tribe.
Yeah, that's definitely something Tribe was looking for. I mean, this is the lowest percentage in the war. But hey, I mean, we talked about it. I mentioned the walls don't matter, and it's on this base. I'm looking at the base here. Not a single wall looks to be broken. So, I mean, if you're focusing on things, definitely focus on upgrading those defenses because that's what's going to make the difference in your defenses, I guess is what I should say. But
Yeah.
very nice try for Space Station Gray. But I mean, it's going to come to the next attack for Tribe. Can they answer? Because they're bringing the percentage right back down.
Yeah, the percentage is really close right now. Only 1.5% differentiation. Differentiation. I don't know if that's the right word or not. There's a little bit of a difference, and it looks like Tribe is going to try and take advantage of that slip up from Space Station Gray right there. And it's really funny that the base that had the best defense is the one with the lowest walls. I mean, and I was joking about it in the beginning of the attack too. Figures.
Hey, I mean, that's what a lot of people mention for whenever they see Lex's base, but it can be deceiving. They see the walls, they're like, oh, this is an easy base. I'll triple it. They
Yep.
don't really look at the defensive levels there, and they're pretty much all maxed out. They're very close there, but still, I mean, it was a really good defense. I really thought he had it there with the bats, but they got taken out, and now we have a Sir Longsword, and he is coming in with a drag bat as well. So let's see if he can answer and see if he can get the 3-star.
Yeah, well, he's definitely going to try to. I mean, the door's been opened up to take a little bit of advantage here with a solid attack, coming in with that Ice Golem tanking for the Skeleton King, my personal favorite skin inside of the game.
Yeah, he's gonna try to charge through. I think I think would be the P.E.K.K.A. King. That's my favorite skin in the game for sure. But I mean, I really love that they're coming out with all these different skins here. And they really can you can express your personality through them, whichever one you love. But here we go, RC Suide straight into this bottom compartment. Pulls out a little bit of the clan castle. Looks like there's archers inside of here, but he does have 10 dragons. Uses the queen all the way on the top side. Doesn't look like he get the air defense here, but looks like the dragons are going to fly all the way from 3 o'clock.
Yeah, a nice path has been set. They can go counterclockwise around the base, and well, we have a bunch of bad spells, 2 rage spells, and 3 freeze, not to mention that blimp.
Yeah, that blimp can come right behind the Grand Warden if he chooses to use it to get to the Town Hall, and there it is. But let's keep our eye on. Oh, he pops it nice and early through the eagle shots, and to let this blimp make it through. The biggest thing is here. Oh, he pulls the Sticky Air Bike. Can the blimp make it? Drops the rage, and the blimp, it did make it to the Town Hall. And then here comes the bats from the top side.
Yeah, they are coming in. This is something I say. One thing that you don't have to worry about as much with dragons is dealing with the clan castle. So if a few of those troops do stick around in the CC, you could still take them out with those drags. And look at these bats going through the base, just swarming through. Oh my goodness. The scatter shot needs to be frozen, and it is yet again. Dragons are leading the way. This is looking beautiful.
This is looking really good. The biggest threat here is red air bombs. He drops a freeze. Oh, on the bats, but he loses some there. Is that going to be a big difference? The bats have moved over to the archer tower. He's got a dragon now onto the whiz tower. He's got some over on the single. He needs to take that down. It looks like they do take it down. Just the Grand Warden, archer, and some Teslas left standing. I think he's going to have enough for this with just under a minute left.
Yeah, the time isn't going to be an issue. We're looking at about 5 dragons after that black bomb hits against that last one. And it looks like a triple is coming in right here for Sir Longsword.
He doesn't have, the dragons don't have much health here, though.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, the Teslas. Oh, they're going to be doing so much work. The dragons are getting picked off.
I spoke too soon. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
My goodness. A Tesla farm shutting down 5 dragons.
Yeah, the dragons, unfortunately, had such a low health there, and that wizard tower did some work to the bats, and they could have been able to move their way through, but unfortunately, just was not able to get it.
Yeah, we underestimated the health that was left in those dragons, or we overestimated, I should say. They were all pretty low in health, not knowing that if they were full health dragons, it would have been no issue. But the Tesla, that Grand Warden, were able to pick them all away, ending the attack. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, the big thing I want to take note, if we look on the screen, look at it. The 9 to 9 in exactly the same percent.
Wow.
It's all tied up 89.5 to an 89.5. So that means it's coming down to these two attacks. Whoever can get the higher attack with the most, either the triple or the highest percent, is going to win this war.
Yeah, it doesn't get more exciting than this. Final
Yeah.
attack from each, tie score. Let's see who can
Wow.
get it done.
This is going to be incredible here. This is what we want to see in these matches here. And we're going straight into this. And we have Cameron taking on Sir Longsword. And he's coming in with the Yeti Smash. He has some bowlers as well. Grand Warden Walk up top at 12 o'clock. And he does have 3 jump spells to jump right through the base.
Yeah, it looks like his plan is to go straight on through the space, opting out from using the Quad Quake, giving you the ability to bring 2 jump spells rather than 1 wall opening spell composition. And for me, I personally like the Quad Quake. I make less mistakes, but let's see how well he could jump himself through this base. A couple of balloons going on top of that mortar as well, trying to set some funnelage here.
Yeah, he's going to take the mortar down. It looks like he's probably dropped the Yeti straight onto the Archer Tower with that jump spell to try to make his way straight in. And the second jump's coming down right away. And get ready for the Yetis, the bowlers, king, queen, charging everything through right with the rage. He doesn't have any more balloons to protect these healers, but here he goes. He needs to charge his way through with a siege barracks over at 3. He's going to have to time it. Watch out for some ice golems here.
Yeah, the Ice Golems are going to slow down that attack big time, but he's got a lot of power pushing on through. He's got the healer support as well, and the Grand Warden's ability is still intact. Looks like the Town Hall should be going down right here to those bowlers, and the jump spell has already been set. Better to set it early than to set it too late where your troops walk on you. And although, are they taking that jump? It looks like they are. Here we go. And the Hog Riders coming out from the Siege Barrack in the eastern side, straight for that Eagle and for that scatter shot.
Yeah, the RC's making her way down. Does have 1 more freeze to use on the bottom single target Inferno. The Queen is up with her ability still to be used. This is looking pretty good for Cameron. The Queen's ability is there, the RC, but she gets locked down. Needs to freeze that single to protect her. And he's not. He finally does use the freeze, but can he have enough through it? This is looking pretty solid.
Yeah, will it be in time? Will the Inferno go down? And it does. The defense that you really need to fear here. And the Queen, she just goes down to that giant bomb, but that healer doesn't make it either. Looks like the champion is going to run through as much as she can. The Warden's going down.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
The Archer Towers are going to stop this Royal Champion. It was looking so good, and Sir Longsword's going to hold an 83. He's going to get a little bit more percent, has about a minute left. So now Tribe knows exactly what they're going to need to beat and to win this war, because this is double elimination. This is the upper bracket. So if you lose this war, you're not out of it. But the loser of this war, we will see later today in the final war on the stream here. But we see, unfortunately, it's going to be, he's trying to get into the 90s. So it's going to be a high percent here. But the question is, can Tribe answer?
It looks like he's going to be able to pick up the 90%, which is a nice percentage 2-star. But like you said, it opens the door. A 3-star will give this one to Tribe, or a percentage more. It's so close. It could just literally be 1%. And we're going to see, actually ended up in a 91. We got that Winion being clutch up top.
Wow, 91% 2-star right there. So now we know what Tribe Gaming needs to get. They need to get the 92% 2-star to get the victory, just barely. But this is going to be a good one. Only 2 attacks so far for Tribe have been above that mark. So we'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, that's pretty simple math right there. When things are so even, it makes it easy. But Carbon, do your guys have it? Do they have it in the pull in a 3-star, or to get the 92? What are you thinking?
I definitely believe in every single person on the Tribe roster. Every single one of them can get it done. It's just a matter, did they choose the right attack strategy for the base? Because, you know, those small things, if you just drop your king or the queen or something on the wrong tile, goes the wrong way, and it can mess up the whole attack. But now we have it here. We have Hex coming in with the Yeti bowlers. And all he needs to get is the percentage victory. We're looking for, I believe, is a 92 to get it. Drops the Grand Warden over at 3 with the raid spell. And here we go. Baby Dragon as well. He's going to try to set the funnel on each side and send the Yetis and boulders right into the middle.
Yeah, he's got a lot of big troops coming in this one. Not much extra, just the baby dragon and a few wizards along with the Yeti, the boulders, and those healers. So not a lot of stuff for cleanup on the back end, just a couple of wizards. So he's got a pretty heavy kill squad that's going to dive straight into this base. Only one jump spell as well. 2 jump spells. 3 jump spells. He
already dropped 2 of the jumps.
My goodness.
Got 1 left over. But here it goes. He's setting a beautiful funnel on each side. Get ready for the Yetis to pull this Grand Warden. Nice. He took out that Wizard Tower, so he doesn't have to deal with it. But here we go. He does still have that Siege Barracks. Going to see where he's going to drop it. Yetis, boulders, going to charge their way straight to this Town Hall and try to get it down. Yeah,
and those early jump spells, they tricked me all the time. He saved 1 in his pocket because you don't want it to fade away. Raging everything up straight into that clan castle. We have some Ice Golem and Witches poisoning them as they go through and trying to get this kill squad to maybe get there on that Eagle Artillery with some Yetimite and then into the Town Hall, taking it down to secure the 2-star. Looks like a bunch of our wizards from the Siege Barrack are dealing with the enemy king as well.
Yeah, he does have the Grand War Internal Tome, just pops it there. He didn't pop it over the Town Hall, but he's got the Siege Barracks. Unfortunately, that Pekka Wizards got slowed down so much on the enemy king. Finally, it goes down. Yetis and boulders are on the backside with the Royal Champion moving her way through. The Queen is stepping up, but he's got a ton of Yetis. He's looking to get that 92% 2-star. Does he have enough here? The RC's moving around with the Hog, but they all got taken out. I don't know if he's going to have enough.
The scatter shot just crushed all of those Hog Riders, and the thing that I'm seeing is that single target Inferno Tower. Is it going to shut down the rest of the attack? Nice Royal Champion ability right there, able to take out the scatter. The Inferno is going to go down, and what are we looking at left here? A couple of wizards. We have the Grand Warden, and that's it.
That's it. It's only a 72% 2-star, looking like he's going to get a little bit more, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough here. This SSG Space Station Gray with the 91% looks like it's going to be just enough. The Grand Warden is picking off these buildings on the outside. 78, he's got 30 seconds left. This Grand Warden goes down, and that's going to be a defense there.
That is going to be a defense with the 1 wizard left. They're not going to be able to pull in the percentage needed. Looks like they're short about 12%, maybe 11 after this collector goes down. Really nice attack, but then again, like we've been seeing, fading out towards the end. I don't know. Is it base building? Is it the attack strategy not being as meta right now? What's going on? But I guess at the end of the day, Space Station Gray staying in the top bracket. And we're going to see Tribe again later on in this stream.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tribe is going to go down, but it was definitely a great effort. It was unbelievable. But, I mean, what attack should we take a look for the highlight, Echo, do you think? I mean, Space Station won the war. Should we take a look at their triple?
I think we should look at the triple from the team that's staying up in the top. Yeah, let's go look at the first attack. Although the second one was really good. Tribe's Lalo was unbelievable.
It was, but, I mean, still, the Space Station came in with the unbelievable attack there.
Guys, I gotta chime in. Before we go to our Xperia highlight, because that was a war. Back-to-back triples to start things off, and then to end it, to round it out. This doesn't happen too often. We were tied in stars. We were tied in terms of percentage. It doesn't get any closer than that. And on top of that, it functionally makes that a 1v1. In that final moment, it's just you versus the guy across the aisle. You just got to take him down. It's essentially just a one-on-one, mano-a-mano for that final attack there at the end. Got to give big shout-outs there. And I agree. I think we should go to the triple that won the war there in the end for the team that ended up winning. So let's go take a look at that attack there. I want you guys both to walk us through our Xperia highlight here. Carbon, you can start us off.
Yeah, so we're going to take a look at the 3 golems. Unbelievable. For anyone that's just joining us right now, you take a look and you're looking at your screen like, wait, am I seeing this correct? He's using 3 golems in this attack with 7 witches. And take note, no healers in this raid. He's just looking to overwhelm this, set the funnel, and he's just going to send everything straight into the town hall.
Yeah, and this, like you said, this is an attack strategy you just don't see happening at Town Hall 13. Maybe after everyone watching this, we may start seeing Bo Witch come back at Town Hall 13. but it was so hard to see what was going on in this attack because of the amount of skeletons and spells being dropped. So I'm happy we're taking another look at it now. And the jump spell was just placed perfectly, allowing all of this kill squad to get into those small compartments, into the town hall, and into that single target inferno. And then the quad quake just completely opening up the rest of the base. The troops can path directly to the other side of the base through that open wall compartment.
Yeah, the queen steps up, still has the queen and king ability, and I believe he actually ended up swagging and not using both of those hero abilities there. The RC cleared the whole top side as she ran around, and it just overwhelmed it. I mean, it's just one of those attacks. It was perfectly for the base. The skellies just distracted the singles, and he was just able to overwhelm. He did end up losing the yetis and the bowlers, but to be honest, does it matter if you end up actually getting the triple? Not really. The Grand Warden, the queen, the world champion, all the heroes still are standing in this attack here.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible to have, with any strategy, to have your hero's ability still intact towards the end. I mean, it's something that you just don't see that often. But I think it was just, like you said, the right base for the right combination, and the spam of those skeletons just overwhelming the Inferno towers just allowed for this attack to just plow through the base one tier at a time.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Got it there, and it kicked off the war. So once we saw that at the very start, we just like, oh, this is going to be an unbelievable war here.
Yeah, I completely agree.
It was so much fun, guys. It was so much fun from start to finish. And like you said, Kurt, what a way to start things off. Like a bit of an off meta strat going in and just obliterating the base in like no time. Flat out, like feel like I looked away for 2 seconds. I go, oh, it's done already. Oh, that's cool. But you know what's not done, guys? Our show. We still have 2 more amazing wars left. We have to find out who is going to be facing off against Tribe Gaming in our final matchup of the day. So I'm going to say goodbye for you guys now. Take a little bit of a break. You have both earned it. But before we go on to our next break here for all of us at home, I need to give a huge shout out to AT&T, the presenting partner of the ESL Mobile Open, for making this a reality, for helping to support the grassroots of mobile esports, for helping us to put on awesome tournaments like this, whether it be from prize pool, whether it be helping us do these awesome studio shows, or now, I guess, remote broadcasts, but still so much fun, and none of it would be possible without the awesome support of AT&T. So thank you just so much to them, our presenting partner. But also, one last little shout out here before we jump into our break is if you want to get involved, if you want to participate in this, if you think, look, I can attack as good as these guys, I'm not going to choke at I'm going to pull off the 3-star, we'll either get a team together or get your team together and go and participate. One of the best ways to do that, find out more information, is at our Discord, !social in the chat, and you can find all about our Discord. It is a thriving community. There's a lot of players there across all our games talking about mobile esports, getting involved. You definitely want to go check it out. We're going to go into a bit of a short break now. When we come back, our next matchup, you are not going to want to miss it. See you in a bit.